Hi there, Fariba here from watchknitting with another beautiful textured pattern. This one creates an interlocked diamond mesh effect. It's worked over a multiple of 6 stitches plus 4 and follows an 8 row repeat. Here is the wrong side of the fabric, mostly purled with some stitches being slipped. Now let's take a closer look at one full repeat. The first four rows form the base, creating the lower diagonals of a diamond, and the second four rows complete the upper diagonals. For my demonstration, I have cast on 22 stitches with worsted weight yarn and a 3.5 millimeter needles to demonstrate 3 full repeats of the pattern. Since the edge columns are already in knit stitches, there is no need to add extra stitches for sides. Now let's start with row 1. The repeat for the first 6 stitches in row 1 is knit 4 stitches. Then for the next 2 stitches we make 3 in 1. Let's start with knit 4. From the next row I will treat the first stitch as edge stitch and will pick it up. Now after 4 knit stitches, we knit into the next stitch as usual, but don't drop it off the needle yet. Next yarn over, then knit into the same stitch again. For the yarn over, you can wrap the yarn around the needle whichever way feels more comfortable. I do my second 3-in-1 knit with yarn over the other way just to show you. Just make sure to stay consistent throughout and knit 1. We're gonna start over 4 knit stitches, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're gonna make 3, 1, yarn over, another knit, and another 3, knit, yarn over, knit. Again, repeat from beginning, knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and make 3, knit, yarn over, knit. Again, knit, yarn over, knit. And in the row with 4 knit stitches. And as you can see, we have the sequence of 4 knit stitches followed by 2 stitches where we created 3 stitches after each one. Row 2, we're gonna purl all the knit stitches from the previous row. For the stitches where we created 3 into 1, we're gonna slip them purlwise without knitting. So let's start row 2. The repeat for row 2 is purl 4 stitches. That includes my edge stitch. Then slip the next 6 stitches purlwise with yarn in front. These first 3 stitches were made once, and these 3 were made later. Now repeat again, purl 4, 2, 3, 4, and slip 6 stitches. 3, 3. Again, purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, slip 6 stitches. 3 and 3. Then finish the row by purling the last four stitches. Though as I mentioned before, personally I prefer to knit the last stitch instead of purling it. Okay, and you see my lines here. Row 3 is the row where we start shaping the pattern. We will work in a group of 5 stitches, 2 knit stitches and the group of 3 stitches that were made out of one. First, we will lay the 3 slipped stitches over 2 knit stitches to the right, a right leaning cross. Then we will lay 3 stitches over 2 knit stitches to the left, a left leaning cross, and shape the diagonals. Let's begin. Knit the first 2 stitches. I pick up the first and repeat begins here. Transfer the next 5 stitches to right needle. We are working on next 5 stitches. Transfer the 5 stitches to right needle. Insert the left needle from back through the first 2 knit stitches. Then slowly pull the right needle out to drop the last 3 stitches. Then pick them up with the right needle and place them back on the left needle. Now knit 3 together through the back loop. And then knit 2. This creates a right leaning cross. Next, we will create a left leaning line out of these 5 stitches. Transfer the next 5 stitches to the right needle. This time insert the left needle from front through the first 3 slipped stitches. Then slowly pull the right needle out to drop the last 2 stitches. Pick those up with the right needle and place them back on the left needle. Knit the 2 stitches. 1, 2, and then knit 3 together through the back loop to form the left leaning cross. Now we have shaped the first diagonal lines of the diamond pattern. Repeat the same process across the row. So again, transfer the next 5 stitches to right needle. Insert the left needle from back through the first 2 stitches. Drop the last 3 stitches, pick them up again. Put them back on the left needle. Knit 3 together and knit 2. Again, transfer 5 stitches. Pick up the first 3 stitches from front, drop the next 2 stitches, pick them up and place them back on left needle, knit the first 2 knit stitches, and then knit 3 together. I'm gonna repeat the same process in my last group. First leaning to right, and then leaning to the left. This row is the core of the pattern, and as you can see, it's quite easy to work through. And the row with the last 2 knit stitches, And we have almost created the first part. Row 4 is simple. Just purl across. This completes the first half of the pattern. From this point on, we will adjust the stitches and repeat the same steps to form the second half. Row 5, we are going to repeat the same thing we did in row 1 with a little adjustment. In this row, we will create 3 in 1 into each of the stitches that have lines connected to them. And that means the sixth stitch group starts right after the first two stitches. And the sequence will be 3 in 1, knit 4, then again 3 in 1. I knit my second stitch. Then we're gonna have 3 in 1, knit, yarn over, knit, and then knit 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and again 3 in 1, knit, yarn over, knit. Then we repeat the same for the next 6 stitches. Make 3 into 1, knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, knit into 1, knit, yarn over, knit. Again, we're gonna do knit, yarn over, knit. This is the no sequence. Knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and make another 3 in 1. Yarn over and knit. And then end the row with 2 knit stitches. Row 6, we are going to purl all the knit stitches and slip the ones we just created. Then we're gonna have 2 purl stitches, then slip the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, slip 3 with yarn in front. From here, the repeat starts purl 4, 3 and 4, and slip 6. Repeat this sequence across the row. Knit purl 4, and slip 6. I'm gonna fast forward this part. And in the row with 2 purl stitches. Row 7, this time we're going to lean stitches to the left first, then to the right, creating a diagonal lines to the left out of first 5 stitches, followed by 1 to the right out of next 5 stitches. Start by knitting 2 stitches, then begin the repeat. Transfer the next 5 stitches to the right needle. Pick up the first 3 stitches from front. Drop the next 2 stitches. Pick them up and place back on the left needle. Knit the first 2 stitches, then knit 3 together through the back loop. Next, transfer the following 5 stitches to the right needle. Insert the left needle from back into the first 2 knit stitches, drop the last 3 stitches, pick them up with the right needle and place them back on the left needle. knit three together, and then knit the next two stitches, and we have that diamond shape now. So I'm gonna repeat the sequence across the row. First lean to the left, then lean to the right, I will repeat this sequence for my last group, and then I will end the row with knitting the last two stitches. Next row will be the last row of the repeat, and since it's only purl across, I will fast forward through it. This pattern isn't just perfect choice for baby blankets, it also looks lovely on hats and sweaters. And it's not difficult to make it. I try to select textured but not very complicated patterns. I hope you will give it a try and enjoy every stitch. Thanks so much for joining me. Let me know if you had any questions and stay tuned for more cozy tutorials. Wishing you a wonderful day.